Hello friends, this is my first vlog. Welcome to my channel. Let's see, today we have brought on the first impressions of Ola S1 Air. This is the S1 Air with the Steller Blue. Very good. You don't feel like you want to keep the legs down. Even if I am riding in such small area, such slow, you don't feel like that you have to put your legs down. S1 Air. Steller Blue. We have received the first Steller Blue delivery in Hyderabad. This is the first delivery of Steller Blue that we have received. Yeah, you can see the color. The color looks very premium. It has a matte finish, but it looks shiny. As well as it is a rubberized finish, so it looks premium when you see the color. Yes, you can see it looks like little rubbery in the feel that you get in here. The color looks very premium, and the bike, when you drive, yes, when you drive the bike, you don't feel like you are driving a light or not a good build bike. It looks very good build bike. When you drive, nothing is shattering or rattle noise here and there that you feel. It looks all that you're driving a good bike, and it is all feels normal. There is no noise when you drive. Even if we have took the top speed of 70, even then it doesn't feel anything that it making noise. Yeah, so we have seen many reviews from many persons. We are all waiting for this for 2 months. I have been waiting for this after the payment, so everyone is eager for getting this. And from an initial review, how we received the feedback from the first time, what we saw, there are some major few concerns were there with the OS, the screen, the build quality and all. Here I see they have improved. Ola was saying that those were pre-production bikes, and I think that they have really improved in most of the things that was raised as a concern there. I don't think that we see any panel gaps anymore. They are pretty built, properly seated. We don't feel that something is coming out like that. There is no issues on this front. Only in this area in the panel you just see that it might be a nail just goes in, that's all. But everywhere else is just properly seated. You don't feel that something you need to press and go inside. It looks like they are properly built, and there is no concern on the panel gaps. One more thing that is a great thing that I think is this grab handles that we have got from the S1 Pro or S1 had the other type of the smaller ones. Now this long grab handle is much more sturdy. It feels like they are much wider than before. So you can see the seat is very wide, and it goes all through the seat. So you would think that it is smaller in the picture, but it is much bigger, and you can hold it easily when you are sitting here. You don't have to reach out or try to search for it. You can feel that it is very sturdy.
Very soft and gentle it is. Okay, you can hold it very easily, and you does not feel any slippery over here. So good grip and good backrest, if you can see it. And definitely the seat is very big. You can see it here. It is like, we also did the triple load, so 3-person can sit easily. But as you know that, right, as per the driving norms, only 2-person can be sit. Yes, you can also sit with any children, like you can sit with the spouse, and in the middle of that your children can be sit. That is also a good space. Like 3-person can easily sit.
The space is enough for two-person and a child. So this is a flat board. This is also very wide. You don't have to feel like you're touching anything. Your legs can sit there easily.
While continue these things, let's see more features on Ola S1 Air.
So in here the brakes have been changed from disc to drum. So both sides are drum brakes. The drum brakes are fine. They work just fine with the speed that you are using. Both the brakes are fine. So you would have to use both sometime because you would have to carry the grip approximately. So you may need to use both brakes when you are trying to stop the vehicle. Yes, and they are fine. So they work just fine. They don't have any issues because the top speed is 19 here. We were able to touch till 70 in the normal mode. So we did not feel any issues with the braking in here. It was able to stop where you need it. Yeah. So that is in summary. Till now, whatever we have done on the 40 kilometer that we have ridden, we don't feel anything that is buzzing around or something which is rattling. It feels premium and it feels nice. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. So that's what it is. So in corresponding to the ride quality, so we have ridden for 40 kilometers from yesterday till now. So it's a small first impression review till now. So so we have the feel. The weight distribution is very good. When you sit there, it doesn't feel very heavy. It gives you confidence around the corners. You ride on the curves, and you don't feel like that you have to put down your leg to balance it. It feels like you are confident it will not fall down. So that is very good from the weight distribution matter. So even if you have a pillion with you sitting, then also the weight distribution is fine. You don't feel like that you need that the balance is going in and out. It feels pretty well balanced bike. And the same we have told with the brakes. The brakes also we don't have any complaints, but you should. We have seen that we have to use both brakes when you are trying to brake it at times. So yeah, and braking is gradual, progressive. It is not right stop. So it is progressive in nature. So the mirrors are good. They are wide and they give you overview for the whole back, and it is properly visible. It feels pretty well balanced bike. And the same we have told with the brakes. The brakes also we don't have any complaints, but you should. We have seen that we have to use both brakes when you are trying to brake it at times. So yeah, and braking is gradual, progressive. It is not right stop. So it is progressive in nature. So the mirrors are good. They are wide and they give you overview for the whole back, and it is properly visible. The hand grips. The grips is rubberized feel you get, so you don't lose it. There is no slippery. It's a rubberized, so you feel well that you're holding. You don't need to. So you don't feel like you have to get a new grips on there. The grips are completely fine. The brakes are light. They are not very tight, so you can use it. It will not be getting pressured on your hands when you're using on the ride for a long run. That's what we expect. So in here we have two speakers. The speakers are very loud. So what we have seen, there is a hanger that you can have anything like some you are going for grocery or something that you can attach. So there is also a space that small space that you can keep something in here. It's a long one, like a hand can goes inside that. You can see there. So it's long in depth. You can keep something which you are handy in here.
Because there is a charging port is inside it. USB inside it. We could not see you like.
Yeah, so there's a USB
because
charging.
This is very small.
Yeah, so you may be able to see that.
So that's
yeah. Now you are able to see that. So there's a USB charging in here. So you can keep the phone here and keep it on charging when you're driving. So when the ignition is on, then only it will work. So yes. So this is the Ola S1 Air screen. Yeah, so this we can see the Ola S1 Air screen. So the response of the screen is pretty good. We don't have any lags. We have tried navigating around and we can see that the response is pretty well. So when you do and click and try to navigate through it pretty well, and we can easily able to see through this. So the main thing is it has a eSIM and that works fine. You don't need an internet to make this functional. So that is what the better part of this functionality. So in here you can play the music connecting to your phone. That is what it is saying here. You can connect it via Bluetooth and then share and connect it. So this is the settings part. So you can see the lag is not there at all. So what the people have complaints with the pre-production bikes that was given for test rides. In there they had a lot of lags, but in here there is nothing at all. They worked on a screen and the screen is working perfectly. Yeah, so you can see around all the features and everything is there. They have their ride mode. There is also regenerative brake that is been introduced in here with this. So low, default, high, we can just select the ones that you want to and just ride around. The sound quality is also very good. We'll just check around now the boot space part of it. So if you have to go home and then just click here. Yes, the trunk here, what you get is, if you have selected for a helmet, you have to pay for it, then you get a helmet, you get a charger. So you can see the charger in here. The boot space is very good. You can see down the complete boot space, you feel is very big. The boot space is big. Like S1 and S1 Air, the boot space is quite enough that you can easily hold. The charger is not very big, so you can just carry it over. There is no concerns on that. You get a manual book as well as the first aid kit. There are some. Yes, so you get a first aid kit as well as a handy bike kit for using. So this is, you see, this is the first aid kit. What you get is a gauze, cream in here, and the bike toolkit is given in here. It's wrapped right now. We can share that later how it looks. So this is what you get in your glove box or a bonnet, basically. So in a basic first impression, the range that has come out in a normal mode. So we have driven for like only 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers in a sports mode to check. So in a different modes, what we have seen is eco mode. The top speed was going around 40-45, and it lacks the thrust or the torque when you ride it. So it is advisable that normal feels like fine. You don't need to use sports very often. Normal like feels just fine. It has a normal torque and it can go a top speed of 70. So you in a normal city ride, normal is just the one that should be used, or we recommend to use. So in this, the range is also what we have seen is approximately like we got it in 98% yesterday. So in 40 kilometers that we have ridden, it has come down to 50%. 46% it is now, but that is also an idle time that has come in a day. So it is almost 1.5 day now. So in 1.5 day it has been decreased to 46%, where we have ridden for 40 kilometers. So I think in a whole, if we will ride all together, it will go around 80-85 in normal, because we have ridden also for 2 kilometers in sports in this to come here. So and the sports mode has lot more torque in here. So only thing that I feel that when you're riding in normal, if you go through humps, you will feel that if you have slowed down in the hump and you want to accelerate from the hump, it gives you the lag. Lag is there when you try to accelerate it right at the moment if you compare with other bikes. But I think the sports mode doesn't have that lag, so that's a minor difference. But that's what I think. The initial torque in normal is a little delayed when you are in a hump, you try to start. That's what. So that's in a summary what is the review that we have felt in a first impression. Thank you. Hello friends, please share your questions in the comment section. Let me know what would you like me to shoot next, and any queries that you have in related to the S1 Air, and I'll bring it on in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.